Did Napoleon really snatch the crown from the Pope's hands and place it on his own head? Did he just say, "No thanks, Your Holiness, I've got this"? Well, sorta. But not quite. In today's video, we're diving into the crown moment of Napoleon's life and busting the myths that have swirled around this scene like cannon smoke at Austerlitz. Stay tuned, because this story has ambition, betrayal, and just the right amount of divine intervention. Let's rewind the clock. France, 1799. The revolution has left the country spinning like a guillotine blade. The monarchy is gone, the guillotine's been busy, and the people are very tired of instability. Enter a short guy with tall ambitions, Napoleon Bonaparte. Yes, he was about 5 feet 6 inches average for the time. Sorry, short king jokes will continue. In 1799, Napoleon stages a coup and becomes first consul. And by 1804? He's ready to go full Roman emperor, but with French flair. Apparently, being the most powerful man in France wasn't enough. Napoleon said, "Democracy? Never heard of her." Why crown himself emperor? Simple, legitimacy. After all the revolutionary chaos, Napoleon wanted to stabilize France, consolidate power, and signal to Europe's monarchies that he wasn't just another upstart general. He was building a dynasty. And honestly, he wanted to control the narrative. If he crowned himself, no one else could say they gave him power. Napoleon wasn't just building an empire, he was crafting a brand. Napoleon, now with 100% more absolute power. December 2, 1804. Notre Dame Cathedral, Paris. The ceremony is lavish. Think, gold, velvet, incense, royal theater at its finest. Pope Pius VII is there, but he's more of a guest star than a main act. Now, here's the big moment. According to legend, Napoleon walks up, grabs the crown from the Pope's hands, and places it on his own head. Power move, right? Well, not exactly how it happened. Historical records suggest the ceremony was planned for Napoleon to crown himself. The Pope never actually reached for the crown. He blessed the regalia, but didn't do the crowning. So, did Napoleon pull a divine heist? Not quite. It was all choreographed like a well-rehearsed TikTok, but with more ermine. After crowning himself, Napoleon then crowned Josephine, his wife, as empress, another big flex. She was technically divorced from her first husband and nearly got dumped by Napoleon a few weeks earlier. He almost said, "It's not you, it's the empire." But in the end, love or politics won out. Symbolism mattered. A lot. The message was, Napoleon gets his power from himself, not the church, not the people, not even God. This was Napoleon's way of saying, "I'm the modern Charlemagne. I'm Caesar with a French accent." And if you think that's dramatic, remember he later had himself titled Emperor of the French, not of France. Subtle difference, big message. It's about ruling the people, not just the land. So what changed after the coronation? Short answer, everything and nothing. Napoleon had already been in charge. The coronation just made it official, imperial, and very extra. He went on to dominate Europe for the next decade. Introduced the Napoleonic Code. Crushed coalitions. Made mapmakers cry. But his ego? Even bigger than his empire. You could say, it was his Waterloo. Eventually, of course, Napoleon's empire fell. He was exiled twice and died in 1821. But that image, him crowning himself, endures. So, did Napoleon really crown himself? Yes. No, he didn't rip it from the Pope's hands. It was a carefully staged event, part propaganda, part theater, all Napoleon. And like many moments in history, the myth grew larger than the man. Or in Napoleon's case, maybe just as large. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this trip into history's dramatic side, hit like, subscribe, and maybe drop a comment with your favorite historical power move. Until next time, stay curious, stay critical, and remember, history isn't just written by the victors. Sometimes it's crowned by them.